What's up, friends? Welcome back to another video. We're kicking this one off with a brick workout. We got 2.5 hours on the bike, a little 20-minute run off. We're back in the homeland of Chatfield State Park. It's packed today, considering the fact that today is the 4th of July, so happy 4th. So we're gonna do our best to dodge all the people, all the cars, everything we can. Get a nice little workout in to start off this video. So mostly kitted up here, just gonna get the bike ready, get the shoes on, and get riding.
We're sure about a rain. Menacing looking clouds.
Sitting low like the leader of Limp Bizkit. Fem thirst, so shorty to bring it on like Kristen or Kirsten. But
bike complete. 20-minute run off. And we're out of here. Excuse the hair. Gummy bears.
Downtown with a gang of niggas. Apple store, no Apple phone. Stop being broke and start staining niggas.
Alright, hello friends. Yeah, I'm back. Today's Monday, for those of you that are more astute than the rest of us. That means it's been a couple days since we last spoke. Since the brick workout, I pretty much just crashed after that. Pretty much just shut down completely. I don't think it was entirely from the workout. I don't know, kind of been in a funk for a couple of days. I kind of just feel like I'm in a daze, I guess. Everything's a little bit, I don't know, just like brain fog. And I slept like 11 hours Saturday night after that workout. So really just been spending the last like 48 to 72 hours. That was some tough math. Trying to like gather myself and push through the workouts. So we've had a long run since then on Sunday, yesterday. Today, just a chill like zone 2 ride that I ended up doing on the trainer while watching the World Cup. The US lost tonight. Tough. I hate to see it. They did not look very good out there, in my professional soccer opinion. Regardless, I wanted to take a little time tonight before I go to bed, because it is getting late already, to kind of break down Saturday's workout, the brick workout, because I feel like these and the long runs that I will have for the next couple of weekends are kind of the focal point of my training up until race day at this point. I feel like they're kind of the most important things right now, especially coming off the break. We've talked about this, build stamina, blah, blah, blah. You're probably sick of hearing about it. Let's break down this workout. Okay, 2 hour, 29 minute, 9 second bike ride. We call that 2 hours and 30 minutes here. 39.93 miles. We call that 40 miles here. 1,200 feet of elevation gains, pretty good. Average heart rate 146. Average speed 16 miles per hour. I have noticed such a hard decline. Not decline, I shouldn't say that. Such a hard reset in terms of my paces in all 3 events since I got back to Colorado from Boston a couple weeks ago now. I think the last time we rode 40 miles, it was like a mile per hour faster. I'm not too worried about it. I feel like genuinely over the next week, 2 weeks, like everything is gonna kind of just like settle back into the paces, the stamina that we had before / get even better. And maybe that's like wishful thinking, but that's kind of just how I feel. I'm not too worried about that pace being low. I didn't feel like I was, overexerting myself. I was pushing extraordinarily hard. 146 BPM average heart rate is chill. Like that's a zone 2 ride. And so can I push myself a little harder the next couple workouts? Possibly. Do I maybe just want to kind of sit at 146 heart rate during the race? Also possibly. I don't know. We'll see. But I feel okay with that. 40 miles, 2.5 hours. Feels solid. And then coming off of that into 1.73 mile run. Again, paces are slow. 11:33 minute per mile pace is pretty garbage. But I wanted to simulate how I'm going to feel for the first couple of miles. Probably the whole fucking half marathon. Honestly, like I keep telling myself, oh, I'm gonna come out at 11:30 pace, and suddenly at mile 7 feel like I can bust out 9-minute miles, and that realistically probably won't happen. But I'm gonna keep telling myself it. I think the biggest thing for me is if I can negative split the run, I'd be really happy with that. I think that would be a very I don't know, mature feeling approach for my first race to not come out and just bust ass out of T2 and completely burn myself out in the first 3 miles. So 11:30 pace. We have a bit of a longer runoff coming up this weekend, so maybe we can try to push the pace a little bit more. But I mean, I sound like a broken record right now, but like really just trying to get my legs used to that T2, get used to coming off the bike and running and just, you know, churning through those first few miles. Hopefully we can build some run stamina outside of that. I ran 5 miles yesterday in an hour, which is also pitifully slow, but just keep having, you know, high mileage workouts over the next couple of weeks and just try to like really push out that volume. I think will go a long way and help us run faster miles. So that's where we're at. We'll see what happens over the next couple of days. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Good morning. It is 6:45 on Tuesday, July 7th. We're switching it up a little today. I woke up to go get a lift in, and as I was going down the stairs, kind of remembered that I have a run today. So we're gonna try running in the morning. I've eaten nothing. I did wake up at 3 a.m. and have a PB&J last night, as I do. But we're gonna try this out and see if I like it. It might be very painful. At the very least, I won't have to spend all day thinking about how I have to run later. Instead, I can look forward to lifting after work. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna stretch out a little bit, get the legs moving, and then we got a 50-minute run. Let's try it. Breakfast, some sunlight. Maybe this is the way to go. What do we think it's gonna be? We have room for it on the desk. Looks nice. I hope it fits. I don't even know how to tell if it does actually fit, to be honest with you. I don't know what it's supposed to feel like, so we'll try it. This sport is so fucking dumb, dude. What am I doing? I don't even know how to get this on. I feel like I'm gonna rip it. Oh wait, close. Is there a trick to this? I'm gonna need assistance before I race. This is so stupid. Is it too small? I feel slick. I just can't. My lats are too big, bro. Yeah, there we go. Like, is it too small? Oh, it's pretty tight. Hello friends, it's me. If you made it to this point in the video, I wanted to first off say thank you. I appreciate you sticking around. I appreciate the support. It means the world to me. Second of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry. I take a lot of pride and I get a lot of enjoyment out of making quality, creative, entertaining videos. And I don't feel like the last couple have been that to much of an extent. To me, they have felt lazy and somewhat boring. So I wanted to come out here and kind of air myself out and recognize this and say that tomorrow, when I start to create next week's video, I'm going to wake up with a newfound energy. No, but with a heightened desire to actually create, instead of just running through a formula, getting the same shots, and producing the same content with no story, with no, I don't know. There's a fine line between documenting your life and just throwing a bunch of shit together and calling it a video. So bear with me. I appreciate you sticking around through this. Been in a bit of a rut. Training's getting hard. Whatever the excuses may be, it really doesn't fucking matter. Bottom line is, I will do better. I'm going to do better. If nothing else, then for myself. So, hate to end it on a bit of a sour note, but that's all I got for this one. If you enjoyed what is, in my opinion, not my best work, then get excited for what's coming, because it gets even better. And leave a like, subscribe, so you don't miss what's coming. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.